In a league where reunions and redemption arcs often steal the spotlight, a quietly brewing storyline is beginning to stir beneath the surface of headline-grabbing trade chatter. The Miami Heat, fresh off a forgettable campaign and searching for a new identity post Jimmy Butler, are reportedly eyeing Phoenix Suns forward Cody Martin, a name that might sound familiar to Heat fans for a very good reason. According to well-respected NBA insiders Jake Fischer of Yahoo Sports and Marc Stein, multiple teams are gauging interest in Cody Martin as a potential complementary piece in a Kevin Durant trade scenario. While Durant's future in Phoenix dominates the summer's rumor mill, it's the smaller names like Martin that could hold the key to unlocking a multi-team mega deal. And Miami? They're paying attention. A twin connection, from Caleb to Cody. Cody Martin, 29, isn't just any journeyman forward. He's the twin brother of Caleb Martin, who spent 3 impactful seasons with the Heat between 2021 and 2024. During his time in South Beach, Caleb became a fan favorite. His hustle plays, defensive grit, and postseason heroics cementing his place in Heat culture. Now with Caleb off the roster and Miami in rebuild and retool mode, the franchise seems intrigued by the idea of welcoming his twin back into the fold. As Fischer and Stein noted in their joint report, league sources say several teams have registered interest in the Suns' Cody Martin. The veteran swingman could very well factor into any direct or multi-team deal that Phoenix inevitably puts together to ship out the NBA's number 8th all-time leading scorer. Miami, to name one example, is known to hold an affinity for Martin, sources say. The Heat certainly developed a familiarity for Martin while Miami rostered his twin brother Caleb. This isn't just a nostalgia play. It's a calculated move from a front office that saw firsthand what one Martin brother brought to the table and is betting the other might offer a similar spark. Martin's role in a larger trade puzzle. To be clear, Cody Martin is unlikely to be the centerpiece of any trade, but his inclusion in a deal involving Kevin Durant, one of the league's most polarizing and prolific scorers, is notable. Martin averaged 6.8 points, 4.2 rebounds, and 2.0 assists in 53 games during the 2024-25 season. He was traded to Phoenix in February, where he provided steady, if unspectacular, minutes off the bench. He has 1 year remaining on his current contract, making him a financially flexible option for teams looking to fill out rosters while absorbing bigger deals. For a team like Miami, struggling with depth and direction, Martin could be a value pickup. He's long, versatile, capable of defending multiple positions, and plays with a level of defensive intensity that Erik Spoelstra demands from his wings. And perhaps more importantly, he knows the Heat system. He's familiar with the culture, the expectations, and the grind. That alone gives him a leg up on your average rotation player. Miami's motivations. Rebuilding after Butler, the Heat's 2024-25 season was, by most standards, a disappointment. The team finished with a 37-45 record and was bounced in the first round of the playoffs for the second straight year. Worse yet, they traded away Jimmy Butler, the heart and soul of their last half-decade, leaving a gaping leadership void. The Eastern Conference isn't waiting around. Teams like Boston, Milwaukee, New York, and Cleveland are loading up. If the Heat hope to keep pace, they'll need to get creative. That means identifying undervalued contributors like Martin who can be acquired relatively cheaply, yet offer tangible on-court production and cultural alignment. Martin fits that bill. In fact, his skill set, spot-up shooting, slashing, energy, and perimeter defense, is tailor-made for the role players that Miami often transforms into postseason X factors. Durant, the domino everyone's waiting on. Of course, this all circles back to Kevin Durant, who remains the centerpiece of swirling offseason speculation. After a tumultuous season in Phoenix that ended in another playoff flameout, rumors are gaining traction that the Suns could look to part ways with the two-time NBA champion, whether that means sending him to a contender in a direct deal or orchestrating a multi-team blockbuster involving the likes of Miami, Brooklyn, or Philadelphia remains to be seen. What's clear is that Phoenix will need to get creative in maximizing their return, and adding players like Cody Martin to sweeten the deal could become essential. For Miami, the idea of acquiring Durant is likely a pipe dream without sacrificing core assets. But getting involved in such a deal, perhaps by helping facilitate and snagging a role player like Martin in the process, is well within the realm of possibility.